line. That's a base hit.
Batting second, the shortstop, Francisco.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
To Desmond, and they turn the double play. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Here he comes again, 1-2. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first. Just hung in there on that one. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
And the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swung on by Broxton, and this is sent to deep left field. Gone! Trevor Story steps in now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson.
The second baseman, number 1.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 3-0 now. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Christian.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. The relay. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
The left fielder.
To the plate now, Kevin Pillar.
Pillar.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Two and 1 the count to Pillar. Two and 2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
Slow little roller to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the DH, Pete Alonso.
hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. So now Carlos Santana.
The first baseman.
Popped him up.
Santana.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now in the box, Josh Naylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Josh Naylor.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding in for the Indians, Jordan Luplow. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Yelich will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ian Desmond. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No, that's down.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
What you got?
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. So a full count now.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. All even now. 2-2. Desmond gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. From the stretch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Now he's safe at third, as also on the play a run comes across to score. That'll bring up Tony Walters as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position, but the runner's back easily. The 1-0 delivery. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find his zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Now the payoff pitch home. Pops this one up. And that's in there, base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out. Here's Byron Buxton now. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that is off the wall in right field. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Line drive to left. And the Rockies just keep right on rolling as this ought to be extra bases again. As he arrives at second without a play as two runs come across to score away from the play. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Garrett Hampson as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Grounded to short. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian.
Runners off for second. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. And here's Christian Yelich now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another.
The left fielder, number 11.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Roberto Perez.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. Strike 2 up in the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 man gone for Cleveland here in the 3rd. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the seats, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cal Quantrill is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ian Desmond.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. High in the air out to center field. On the move is DeShields. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So 1 away now, the Colorado 3rd, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. Raimel Tapia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Number 15, Raimel Tapia.
In there, strike 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Popped him up. Perez waits on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. In now for Colorado, Jorge Polanco. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes DeShields, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
The catcher, number 14, Tony.
Standing in now, Tony Walters. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. 2-0 pitch on the way. 2 outs here with a runner at 3rd. And he lays off again, ball 3. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Hernandez ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the All set for the start of the fourth. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one. And that's too high, ball two.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the second deck and gone. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pilar is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in now, Carlos Santana, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Into the box now, Josh Naylor, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. First pitch on its way. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to knock.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
At the plate, Jordan Luplow. Fly ball heading for the alley. Yelich on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, catcher, Roberto Perez.
At the plate now, Roberto Perez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Delino, the field.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Yelich is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Ready for another shot now, Byron Buxton. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. Now the 2-0 home. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone.
shortstop, Trevor Story.
So now to the plate, Trevor Story. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
Yep, 1-1.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now
Ready for another chance?
number 1.
Garrett Hampson and Jeff McNeil will come on as a pinch hitter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Rockies, number 6.
Ball 1.
And that misses, ball one.
Count 1-0. That's a play.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front.
Ball 3.
I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Bases are empty, one man out. A strike, and it's 3-1.
I got 3.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts.
1-1.
They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Pitch popped up. Perez over to his left, and that ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Buxton patrolling center makes the play, one out. Into the box, Francisco Lindor. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number two.
Now batting. The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that one is gone! So here's Pete Alonso.
Designated hitter.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 2-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Here's Carlos Santana now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. 5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. 2-2 the count. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2.
3 balls.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Popped him up. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Kevin Pillar. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Outside, 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Check swing grounder to the right side. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
The batter, number 15. Designated
To the
hitter.
plate now, Raimel Tapia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Jorge Polanco, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Jorge Polanco. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Emmanuel Clase takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Naylor is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 are gone in the Rockies half of the 5th, and that brings up the catcher Tony Walters. First delivery to him on the way. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. As a look, now the pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the outfielder, Josh Naylor.
Number 31. Josh Naylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. Yelich is there to put it away for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Jordan Luplow. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air out to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Perez. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Byron Buxton. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. The pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batting. The shortstop, Trevor Story.
In now, Trevor Story. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Ball 1.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Pause. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So here's Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Runners on first with 1 down. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. In for strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Hammers it to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Christian Yelich. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. From the stretch. Into right field, that's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Kevin.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. And he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Two balls and no strikes.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Throw over to the bag. And another throw over. keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 2-0. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. 3-1 to the Rockies left fielder.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
This one's down to third. Speared on the dive. Hats off to that one. Seventh inning ready to roll, and up to bat next, Delino DeShields.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2. Pops this one up. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. One out, nobody on. Called strike 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Standing in now, Jose Ramirez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here comes another 0-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And gone up into the second deck.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Robert Gesellman will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. At the plate, Pete Alonso, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Last half of the 7th here, and next the dangerous power threat, Ian Desmond. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Ball, right back.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting.
Next for the Rockies is the DH, Raimel Tapia. It was a walk in his last trip. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. The Shields is right there, 1 down. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2 from the stretch.
Okay.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he fouls this one off. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. The next 3-2. Count remains full. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. 2 away now in the Colorado 7th, and that brings up the catcher Tony Walters. Pitch misses low. The throw down, and not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. 2 out here and a runner at second. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Very high, 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. No offer at that point. It's a cold strike. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good... pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon. Ball.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
The right fielder, number 8.
Into the box now, Jordan Luplow. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And there's your tying run at second base with a 1. Out double.
Catcher, Roberto Perez.
Stepping in now, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Still even at 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Delino DeShields, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead, here's the delivery. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
The set and the 1-2.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Byron Buxton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Trevor Story comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting. Right fielder.
At the plate, Christian Yelich. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Todd Frazier will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Number 33. Todd Frazier.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Count 1 and 1.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The left fielder.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. 1-0 the count. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. The relay. And the tag gets him. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before.
Leading off for the Indians. The second
In now, Cesar Hernandez. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Pulled toward right center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Carlos Estevez hits the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
2 balls, 1 strike, count.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Polanco is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. This one wraps up as a 10-8 final.